Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching me from. Basically, this is Money Close with Mercy. And so guys, basically what you can see on my chart right here is what we call the Luxalgo swing breakout sequence. So guys, I'm going to try this indicator and most importantly, explaining all the features that you can see on my chart right here. I know guys, you can ask yourself, what is this happening right here? There is what you can see, the swing high, the swing lows. There is a certain information right there. There is numerical numbers over there, 1 all the way to 5 and sometimes all the way to 6. So that is basically what I'm going to explain to you so that guys you can really understand more about this indicator. And so guys, let me first show you how you can add the indicator. You're just going to click on indicators tab on tradingview.com. Then you're just going to type swing breakout sequence by Luxalgo. You click on it. Once you click on it guys, it is going to appear like this right on your chart. And basically guys, I want you to go directly on settings simply because we are learning more about this. I want you to use these settings whereby the swing length is 5, the internal length is 2, and basically make sure that detection, they are all activated. The style basically all are activated as well. And once you do like that, you click on OK. Once you click on OK, it's going to appear like this right on your chart. So guys, when you hear the word sequence, simply because the indicator is called the swing breakout sequence, so I want us to actually define what a sequence is. And basically guys, when you hear the word sequence, keep in mind it is a particular order in which related things follow each other. So that's what you're supposed to know. So this indicator, the numbers you see written right here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, they basically show as an order that you're supposed to follow. So it simply shows number 1 guys, the indicator will first of all show you a swing high or a swing low. Then basically after showing you that, you're going to follow step number 1, then you're going to follow step number 2, then step number 3, then step number 4, and step number 5. That's what you're supposed to know anytime that you want to execute your trades. So guys, I know you're ready for this, and basically I want to explain what each and every number shows so that guys will be able to execute your trades perfectly. This is actually the swing breakout sequence, and basically you have to know a sequence has to be complete. So for instance, you saw your swing high right here, or rather your swing low right here. You paid attention on point number 1, it actually come to pass, then number 2 failed. That does not really has to be your very nice setup. So you have to wait for this sequence to be complete. Okay, so guys, I'm just going to show you exactly what it shows and represent. Then I'm going to show you a very clearer example that will really help you know more about these indicators. So guys, point number 1, or rather what you're supposed to know even before point number 1, is the indicator will first of all identify the swing high and the swing low. We all know what swing high and swing low shows. For instance, right here we identified a swing high. Okay, once identifying a swing high, we go to number 1, which shows us a breakout of a swing high. You understand? This is basically what you can see right here. Then number 2 is what we call the fast tap, or basically it can be a pullback. And basically guys, you can see it was a pullback, but basically guys, you can call it a retest as well. Remember, this retest went even below your swing high, but basically later on candlestick closed above, and basically it took us to point number 3, which shows a quick scalp, simply because the price really rose. But basically guys, at that point you're not supposed to execute your trades. That's what you're supposed to know. And so guys, the reason why you're not supposed to execute your trade, simply because level number 4, or rather point number 4, you will have price returning to liquidate. And basically you can see it was really liquidated, the price really close below it, and later on you can see it rising. So what happened to point number 5? We have our point number 5 right here. This is whereby you're supposed to look for any reversal pattern. This is whereby now you have the confidence of executing your trades. The owner really recommends finding a double top or a double bottom. We all know that formation, and in this case we really found a nice one, simply because, guys, this is actually the first leg, the second leg, and the third leg. And basically after a breakout, you execute your buy order. Once you execute your buy order, it tells us you're going to target your next swing high, basically if you're buying, and basically you're going to target your swing low if you're basically going to sell. That is what you're supposed to keep in mind anytime you see this sequence. So guys, that is the sequence that you're supposed to pay attention to anytime that you want to execute your trades. I want us to have a very clearer example, and so guys, this will help you really understand more about this indicator. Okay, this is very, very important so that you can be able to use this indicator accordingly. And so guys, this is an example that I really need to make sure you understand it. And so guys, what we're going to do right now, basically on this example, we have what we call the swing zone point that I told you. Number one, it has to be shown by the indicator. It has to be shown by the indicator so that we'll be able to follow number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way to 6, whereby exit your trades. So guys, the swing point, basically what you're supposed to know, there is a bearish pressure, price try to break the low and do not reach the high. The opposite is true, whereby you have a bullish pressure, whereby price try to break the high and do not reach the low. That's what you're supposed to know. The opposite is true. So guys, once you identify these levels over here, they become very easy for you to execute our trades. Okay, and basically guys, what you're going to identify right here is what we call the swing high. Okay, so the swing high is right here, and basically our level 1 right here is created. Okay, and actually guys, the level 1, this is the first failed breakout, traders with short position. You understand? So this is a failed breakout. That's what I told you about level 1. And so guys, we're going to point number 2, whereby you expect to see your first pullback, and this is where traders that are short from point 1 are basically in pain, simply because you are supposed to exit right here, but it was a false breakout. And point number 3 right here, it shows this is the second failed breakout, and traders short from point 1 lose all hope and flip position. Now they are holding long position. This is very, very evident, guys, and you can see this happen. So guys, I told you at that given point, you're not supposed to execute your point, simply because point number 4, this is whereby the second pullback, traders that are long from point 3 are blind and greed, simply because guys, you're supposed to exiting your trade right here, but you actually ignored to exit your long position. You understand? And so guys, here now we have point number 5. And point number 5, this is whereby you're supposed to look for reversal. I told you can look for a double top if you want to actually sell, rather you can look for double bottom. So in this case, we have a double top shown right here, and the reversal traders with long position are the weak hand, and basically that's why you can see this bearish leg fueled by trapped traders, and you can see it is an aggressive push to the downside. So this is a very, very great example that you can use to really understand more about this. You can actually screenshot it, guys, do it right now, and you are going to basically understand more about this indicator. It is well actually explained. I love it, and the only thing I really needed is explaining what each and everything shows right here. And so guys, what you're supposed to know about this indicator is that the sequence of this swing breakout, it actually assumed traders will be caught off guard when they try to capitalize on the initial breakout at point number 1 you actually saw right here, which is likely to result a loss. If the breakout at point number 3, this one right here, fails, all traders will be caught out and switch position. That's what we basically do. And basically guys, if there is enough pressure in the swing zones, which can be your high and lows, to cause a reversal at point number 5, which is basically this one right here, the trap traders could be the start of the next breakout attempt. So guys, that's what you're supposed to know about this indicator. I've actually tried to simplify it, simply because we have seen videos that are actually complicating this, but this one shed light about this indicator. Okay, so guys, allow me to leave at this point. Let me hope it is understandable. And so guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Don't forget to like this video as well. And so guys, bye bye. I will definitely see you in my next video. Bye guys.